faithful viewers. Welcome back to Respect the Times, a cross-generational talk show between fathers and sons. That's just Pat.
Cam.
Oh, fixing myself.
Oh, white Tee Boog.
White Tee Boog, that boy.
Family matters. Come on, keep the camera on him.
Clean, boy, that boy right.
Juking over there. That boy over there juking.
Juking.
All right, this episode we talking about image.
That's why I'm fixing myself.
Oh, you trying to? What you got? A good image, bad image?
Image.
So we want to know what's a good image. Who has a good image? Something like that.
Yeah.
Who has a good image?
LeBron.
Yeah.
LeBron.
Yeah. I would say that's like the staple person that's out there that's a celebrity.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron, what has he done wrong?
Yeah.
But what I'm thinking though, like about the image thing, because it's like I don't like it. I don't like the image thing because it's like you can do 186 things right, you do one thing wrong, and it's
yes, sir.
You're
That's exactly
you're
how
done.
it works.
Done.
What?
Prime example, my homie Will.
Yeah.
Will
done.
Smith.
He ain't done.
I'm not saying he's done,
Yeah,
but
it's gonna take a long time.
and the thing about that part, I think like it was like a spur of the moment thing. I don't even think he thought about it. So it's like
one little moment could change your life.
but what else did he do bad? I don't even think that was all that bad to me because well, I understand it from both point of views. I understand he was defending his wife, supposedly, and then I understand the part where you shouldn't put your hands on people, especially if they're just saying stuff.
That's assault.
If they're just saying something,
go to jail.
But what do they tell you about the happy wife, happy life?
Happy spouse, happy house.
Will was happy, and then he wasn't.
I'd rather happy spouse, happy house.
So image, I don't know. It's a toss up for me because I don't like the part where you can do so many things right, you do one thing wrong.
That's the way life is.
You're done.
Remember that? That's how
No, go ahead.
Kevin Hart.
But he's back.
He's back.
Yeah, I mean he had the bounce back.
I think Will be back though. I think but there you go with the image because I guess it was because his Will thing was physical. Kevin Hart thing was he didn't really like physically hurt anybody. It was more emotional stuff. And we can go back to the double standard part,
right,
where he cheated because it's okay for guys to be this macho thing, but
they caught that boy in the garage like fall. Cameraman like a sniper.
But there you go with if I go back to the Kevin Hart thing though, he was being blackmailed because she was trying to ruin his image. Mm-hmm. So he knew. True. So he just came out, I did it. Yeah. You caught me. You gotta sometimes when it's
like that's the show. What was it? 8 Mile.
Yeah.
Eminem.
Yeah.
Before you say what you gonna say about me, I'm gonna say it first.
What you gonna say now?
Now your power is gone.
There you go.
All your power is gone. I just tell you.
Repeated them.
Yeah.
I would have repeated it. They're gonna get it twice.
Right? I'm gonna say it better.
Yeah. No, so it is. I hate that though. I hate the way how that is. You got to be perfect.
There's no perfect person.
I know, but it's like the world just judges you, man. Like judges you hard. Like you could do all right, you do one wrong, and it's like, God, how dare you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, man, I'm human.
Yeah.
Okay, I messed up.
Everybody mess up. That's what I said. Everybody mess up, man. You just gotta.
You don't think this is where? Okay, in the way I see life, sometimes I see it like this. Like, if everything is going perfect, then you never get in trouble. You never know what kind of character you have. Like I think something has to go wrong one day for you to fight back and get back where you were,
bounce back,
to show who you really are. I don't think like we said LeBron. I don't think LeBron has yet to
had his thing.
Yeah, because he's never really had to fight nothing.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? And something happened to him, and he climbed back to where he is. I think great people.
I like him. Him and Tom Brady are like the same.
I can't agree with that.
Why?
I think he's been fighting the stigma of he's not perfect because the whole thing about him was he's 16-year-old phenom. He's gonna be perfect. Like he's next big thing. He can't do nothing wrong. And they're waiting for a guy like that. Okay, they put him on a pedestal at 16. let's look at this, let's look at that. So I think he might have been dealing a different type of battle. I think because once you get towards the upper levels of it, the haters wish the downfall on you.
Of course, but
So
he has yet to make them to satisfy them. Put it that way.
Yeah.
He has yet to satisfy them. They don't have
like him because I can see. I don't know, cause I seen Braun do certain stuff with like other celebrities would have got in trouble for. Just like how he was going at the white kid that shot up them people, and Braun put on Twitter, he was like, boy, he was faking in court. I know he ate him some lemon heads. It just showed like he could low-key do what he want. I even see
but
him
that's how people be feeling though.
What?
Like I think I say with him, it's just like he hasn't had like a real bad scandal.
Yeah.
Like him and Tom Brady, pretty much the same. Well, I don't know.
Yeah,
they had the little
the fleet game and all that stuff.
he just kept winning.
Yeah, he was throwing flat balls.
If you keep winning, they don't care nothing about that.
But here's the thing, though. Do you think that's like the recipe for you to get away with stuff? Is to have a clean image, and then it'll be harder to nail you with something. Like if you were a person that got like a bad rep, you know what I'm saying? Like every time something go wrong, they gonna it's him. It's him. But if you're a person that's clean, they will look at you last.
But people gonna talk about you regardless
Regardless of the fact.
Regardless,
But
it
for it
don't
to
matter.
stick though, you know how hard it is. Okay, if you like this clean cut, always doing everything right type vibe person, for something that someone says about you to stick, it's harder than a person that's. It's not fair, but it's gonna be harder for it to stick on a person that's not always, but that usually gets in trouble and always does things wrong, or it's gonna be like, man, he did it.
He explained. You know he explained it right. That's Naruto.
Oh yeah.
That's Naruto. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh for real?
Every time, boy, something happened in a village. Who did it? It was Naruto.
Yeah. Oh,
Half of the time, I don't even think he was doing it, but because he was a troublemaker, that's what they said it was.
Well, I look at it like if your good outweigh your bad, you're a decent person to me. Like if you do more good than bad, there's nobody perfect, because I look at it like people gonna talk about you regardless.
Yeah.
They talked about Jesus.
Yeah.
And he was the perfect person on the planet, and they talking about him. And look how they did Jesus, man. So who am I?
Listen, you can't win over everybody. So,
I don't even try.
I judge off of Olo vibe.
So when it comes to image now, do you okay? Everyone's saying that they judge like this, or man, you don't go by a book cover or whatever. Don't judge a book by its cover. But I'm gonna give you an example of where I think that's not true. I think we do kind of judge by the cover sometimes. Like I'm gonna give you one example. We all play ball, right? Let's say right now we're gonna play a 3-on-3 or 2-on-2, and I got Boog, or you don't know Boog, but it's me and Pat, and Cam has another person, and the person didn't show up. But Cam sees two other guys out there. He sees Boog and he sees another guy. You've never seen none of them play before. It's higher based on his image on how Boog look. You're gonna pick him.
Yeah. If
You
we
see what I'm
playing
saying?
basketball,
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. So why not just say, nah, let me find a better way to just pick the guy that I want.
But
That's the image.
He's tall.
Yeah, exactly.
But
So you're gonna go by image.
Come on, we've been to plenty parts, and we'll judge somebody by the image.
This
and
is
then
what
you'll
I'm
look,
trying to
and
say.
then, I
I'm
know,
saying that.
but then we'll look and be like,
We should have never picked him.
never. pick.
But see, that's what. See, so your image, you did.
But I don't think that's image though. I think that's appearance.
Ooh, boy, he threw that
Wait,
way.
Yeah.
that's not the same thing.
No.
Yes, I would say okay. If when you
So-
say image, it's what I'm seeing.
So image more like rep, like
I think image is more like
That's
like
the
your reputation.
Image to me is the front layer. To get into the person is deeper than image. Because if you go by image, people think I'm an intimidating figure from image.
Like say a guy got tattoos all the way
Image.
up to his
He
neck.
looks bad. Oh my
He's
God.
a thug. He
Yeah.
might be rugged.
So what you saying is image and appearance is basically the
Same thing. Yeah, you got to get to
your
know the
appearance
person.
makes your image.
Yeah, like how
Like
you
your
look.
what you.
I don't know, because like when we went back to the Will Smith thing, his image is tarnished because of what he did. But appearance is just how you look.
Yeah,
But if you look at him,
I think image it includes your actions too, because it's like a part of you. But
Okay,
appearance, you could.
I get that, but okay, the word image has multiple layers. Like it could just mean from face value what you see, and it could also mean your status, like how you are in the world. Like what's his image? Oh, he's a successful this, that. You could talk about him like that. But the way I was taking it just now was just like you see the guy over there, like his appearance, yeah. Because I know that's a fact.
I think you're going more character.
Watch this one. This one's gonna be funny. You home? I know you're gonna joke this out, Pat. I already know. Yes, you.
Oh,
You home? You sitting down, having a plate, you eat, and you hear the doorbell ring. There's a guy at the door for Maya. Okay, guy. You open the door. He is fully tatted up, his pants sagging off him, and he like, "Yo, what's up? I'm here for Maya." Why?
sir, I would be
No,
like,
and I know you're gonna say it don't matter how the guy look.
I was just about to say that. I was about to say, it don't matter how you look. Go to the crib. Who is you?
first of all, sir, you have the wrong address.
Yeah. I'm about to say.
But okay, now here's what I'm saying. Another thing about appearance and image. Same scenario. I know you probably still feel the same way. Like go home. But if the guy opened the door and the guy was more presentable looking and was like, "Hey, how you doing? My name is such and such, and I'm Maya's friend, and I wanted to come by and speak to her." You probably still gonna be like, "Get your butt out of here." But you probably gonna look at it more like he came with respect.
Right,
He looks a certain.
Who is that? Like,
I'm gonna tell him.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All right, who is this guy right here? Maya, somebody here for who is this? But the other guy ain't even gonna make it past the dang.
But I
Why
still,
would you even be
I still say it's appearance though, because I judged him on his appearance because he looked like a whole thug out here with tattoos and.
But so you do judge on appearance.
Well, first of all, we can't even. I ain't gonna even. There's a double standard here.
Yes,
When
I was gonna say.
First of all, ain't no guy gonna be good enough.
Exactly.
Okay,
Only person that's gonna be good enough walking through the door for her is me.
Okay.
But if you gotta give me another example.
That's you're being biased right
Yeah,
now.
I am. When it comes to my daughter,
Go ahead.
yeah.
if he came home
Okay.
female,
I was about to go there.
you see, because he does have a female, so you seen her, and I know her also, so she looks like a presentable female. Like I met her, she speaks nice, everything like that. But say he came home with a female that got tattoos all over her neck, got the nose piercing, wearing booty shorts and a tube top.
That ain't my type.
Yeah,
But I'm saying, what if he came home?
Okay.
Yeah.
And she got the whole tramp stamp, the everything, anything you could think of.
Yeah.
Had a baby, the whole nine.
Baby.
Had a baby.
I had to be me.
You got one on the way.
We're like, hold on now.
Dog got one on the way.
Okay. Would you still be like, let's
Yeah.
give her a shot? You never know. All that's just her appearance.
But listen,
to the side and talk
yeah,
to me.
yeah.
But to
With
me,
yellow hair.
when it comes to
With
my
yellow
sons,
hair.
it's different for me because I just let them know it's how she treats you. It's how she treats you. But it's like I'm saying, it's a double standard for
But
me
I'm
when it comes
not
to sons
saying
and
for
daughters.
him. I'm saying for you.
What you mean? What I think about
The
her?
first time he like, yo, dad, finna bring a girl home tomorrow. I want you to meet her. I think like I really like her. I'm like I want to move forward.
I
With this
think.
one.
Well,
I want
honestly,
your opinion.
I can't even be like you say. I'm gonna joke around with it. So it'd be better if you ask that to somebody else because any girl that he bring in, I'm like, where you get that ugly girl from? It don't matter what she look like. I'm like, where you get that old ugly girl from,
Like,
man?
how you doing, sir?
But I don't know. I guess that's just me. But like the image thing, I don't know. I think it's a difference between appearance and image. Maybe
Yeah. I feel the same way he feels.
because it's like image. It goes with like the appearance and like your character
The whole
and all
nine.
that stuff.
It's a wrap.
Appearance
So-
is easier.
Appearance is just what you see. That's what
Yeah.
you're trying to say.
Yeah.
So okay, if the person's appearance doesn't seem kosher to you, like doesn't seem right, would you still allow them? Like you could literally, because I know I'm not gonna lie or nothing. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I'm walking somewhere and I see it doesn't change. Before it's like you see a black dude walking your way, you be like, oh snap. Now it's like I see a white dude walking my way. I'm like, oh snap! You don't know, but they crazy.
I see anybody.
Yeah.
but that
I'm like, hey, what's going on with him? You know what I'm saying? So
that's
the image thing done changed a little bit
the
for me.
appearance thing is that goes with the appearance too, because I know all of us black guys been walking. You don't heard the doors locked.
Of course.
Of course.
I told you how they
you
see
seen the clutching of the purse.
Of course.
Most of the time in my head, I'm like, I'm pretty sure I have more money in my wallet than you have in that
You
purse.
know what I be doing?
And even if you do lock those doors, if I really want your car,
I can still
get it.
Yeah.
But
You know what I be doing? Like, say I'm walking in the aisle and I see somebody clutch their purse or like turn or something. I'll be like, I don't want to steal it. Don't worry about it.
Nah,
Say
it be,
so.
it be the
To me, I
it be
just
when
laugh.
you walking behind them. Them boy,
They keep looking back and try
they
to move
they
out.
do the
Yeah.
snap to the side or they speed up or something, boy.
I just be
Like I have a uniform shirt on.
don't worry about it. I don't want to steal it. Don't worry about it. You good.
a question about your image. Do you care about your image?
I think that's sensitive. Like some people care more than others. Like some people care more than others. Like me, I know I was raised that way. Now it doesn't mean I had to stay that way, but I was raised that way. Like you can't go out the house if you don't look a certain way. You can't wear your shirts or your pants a certain way. Like it was embedded in me from like childhood. Like you can't come out like this, and if I did, I was getting the business. If I did, like, yo, who told you? Where's your shirt? Where's your this? Where's your, like? I was always structured like that, so I grew up.
For me, I used to care about my image, but now it's at the point where only person who I care about is that person I see in the mirror, because I can't please everybody. It's too hard, because if you trying to change your image to please everybody else, it doesn't make sense, because you're never gonna make everybody happy. I think for me, only person I gotta make happy is me, because at the end of the day, I gotta worry about me, because no matter what you do, somebody gonna always find something negative to say about you.
But I think what I was trying to say, I was raised that way, but I'm not doing it for nobody.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like when I was younger, I used to care about, like, you wanted to be liked, and you wanted this and you wanted that. Now I'm at the point like, man, you know what? I did this, y'all complain. I did this, y'all complain. You know what?
Absolutely.
I'm not really. I ain't gonna lie. It do feel good though. Somebody be like, "Boy, your haircut clean." Like, you lying? You didn't hit one of those. But I don't. It don't really be. It don't be mattering to me really. It just. Them hearing that compliments ain't too bad. Yeah.
I would be lying if I said it mean nothing to me, but it don't make my day or break my day. You feel me?
I feel what you're saying.
Like, I would want people to look at me in the light of like, all right, that's a cool dude, or that's like, however you want to be looked at, whoever. Like, I would think people want others to look at them that way, but I don't think it should, like, if they don't look at you that way, you should be like, man, I'm failing. Like I gotta find a way to make sure people see that I'm hustling, or I'm doing this, or it's like, you ain't gotta make sure nobody know that you doing what you doing except for you.
From what's Deion Sanders?
Oh boy, I used to live, but I live by that.
That slogan was something that when I heard it, I think it's like, look good.
You look good. You look good. You play good. You play good. You eat good.
No, you said look good, feel good.
Yeah, you look good. You feel good. You feel good. You play good. You play good. You eat good. You eat good. You live good. You live good. Your family good.
Right.
That's a handful.
That's a lot of good.
But it starts from.
It's a chain.
Yeah, but it starts from which one?
If you look good, then you feel good.
Right.
Then now you can go perform at whatever you're doing. Now, since you're performing, now you can get the money so that you can start eating. Now, because you're eating, now you can feed your people.
That's true, though.
And
that's very
so
true.
To me, I heard that statement years and years ago from Deion, and I was like, man, prime time. And I say, man, that makes so much sense. So what I started doing was not saying I'm going to look good, because I have as a father, you have a different different responsibility. And you got to actually be the one to, like, sometimes provide. So in order for me to provide for my family, which was like at the end of the list, it started from the beginning of the list, which was you got to look good, which to me means look the part. if this is the job that I want, I gotta look the part for that job.
You gotta fit that image.
You gotta fit that image for that job. And some people sometimes fail at that, to me, I believe, because they're like, take me as who I am. And the job gonna be like, okay, we don't want you. And then they're gonna start complaining, like, oh, why they don't they never hired me, they never did this, they never gave me this position. It's like, because
I don't know, Grant. I like that statement though. Take me for who I am.
But then you got to be ready for the consequences. They won't.
I think that's the
problem, right?
bigger problem.
Yeah, if you have that feeling, take me for who I am, then be ready for the consequences when people say, okay, we don't want you.
People
we'll take
don't
him.
teach people consequences.
But what happens, you might be okay with that. Yeah. But other people will start complaining and saying, they won't select me. They keep selecting that guy. They keep selecting that guy. They're skipping over me.
I don't think they really mean it then. If they say, they
really want to accept.
Yeah, if you don't want to, if people don't accept you for who you are, that probably, I don't know, that was a little weird to me because I say that, yo, you got to accept me for me.
Right.
If you don't, that's on you.
And you are ready for the consequences for that.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? Most people are not. They just say it. It sounds great. Take me for who I am. And when people are around you saying, okay, and then they say, okay, move out the way. Yeah, I'll take him. They're like, dang, why you skip me? You said you take you for who you are. Yeah, I don't want you. I want him.
I'm gonna catch the next bus.
Exactly. But they'll start getting in their feelings and start thinking this ain't fair. So, because I know in a lot of jobs out there, your image means a lot in a lot of jobs. You know what I'm saying? To get a job, think about it in sports as a job. Your image means a lot. Like, and when I say image, I remember we just cleared it up, meaning the whole package, right? But yes, you're off the field trouble. That can make these guys drop in the draft. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So your image.
Example.
Who that?
AB.
It could mean a lot for your job.
I wouldn't say crazy. I just be misunderstood because he
can't keep a team.
I think his ego got to him though.
Think so?
Yeah.
I actually think he's actually not crazy, and he's actually just not following the script they want these rich people to follow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he just don't follow that.
You know, when you get to the point where you done made enough money, you be like, man, I ain't gotta listen to that.
Exactly. Like, I gotta jump through your hoops.
I'm good now.
I done heard as a younger guy coming up and like working, and I know Boog done heard it, and
we probably wrote it. But
done said it, right? I was gonna say y'all done probably said it. Play the game, like whatever you're doing, play the game. Like, say you trying to be a construction worker, well, play the game of how it works. Like, don't try to necessarily break it. Try to get your way through that way, because if you don't, it's a lot harder.
He wasn't like that in the beginning
because he was following the script.
Yeah, but once he got enough money, I guess he
don't
was
gotta
like,
follow the script no more.
Kanye the same way.
You don't gotta follow the script.
No. I put Kanye in a completely different bracket.
What you mean?
Well, he's crazy.
Kanye knows exactly what he's doing.
He found that book.
He found that book. There's no way you're gonna tell me there's a crazy guy that makes $1 billion. He's crazy, but he's a billionaire.
I don't think he's crazy. I just think he's like, you're not gonna control me. You're not gonna control me.
And I think that's when people start to call you crazy.
Yeah, because you don't.
You ain't follow the script.
Yeah, you're not following the script.
He's doing exactly what he wants
what I want to do.
Yes, usually.
I don't think that man's crazy at all.
Right.
I respect it 100%.
Usually, okay, I've been called crazy a lot from a lot of people.
You?
Yes. You know why? Do you know why?
No.
Do you know why?
No.
Because I just don't act and carry myself like everyone else does. So I don't follow the script. So once you don't follow a certain script, you're crazy.
Nah, they don't call me crazy. They call me an asshole.
That's along
crazy.
the lines of crazy.
That's true though, bro. Once you don't follow the script,
if you come in, crazy. Think about it, Pat. Think about it. And I know you and I are very similar. Mm-hmm. If you walk into a room and say good morning, almost you look like you're crazy.
I say that at night.
You see, so think about it. To just acknowledge people nowadays.
Yeah.
Not normal.
I see what you're saying. Like when you walk in and you just speaking to people.
Yeah, like, hey, how you doing?
Like,
exactly.
Boy, that's your dog. You know him?
Crazy.
But that's like matters though, sir. I think the world is changing though, because people don't speak as much. So I guess I don't know. People.
Listen,
People
it's
like
started.
people.
I say crazy a lot, but I'm steering away from it
Mhm.
because humans. I just call them humans. They're different. I just be like, yo, everybody want this thug image, like this.
Yeah, they hit it right
I'm
there.
so hard image.
The dude was being friendly to all us, and everybody like,
What's wrong with him?
You know him?
Yeah.
Boy, you know him, and he was just being a cool dude.
But think about it, Pat and Cam and Boog. Look, my panel. I want y'all to think about this. Growing up as a kid, you were taught to have manners.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Then when you became an adult, it was like you don't have to do it no more.
but I still
To
do.
an
it.
I'm
extent.
saying, but that's how they. It's like you came up manners. Your parents would be
You know
like,
what it
"You
is?
didn't say hi."
Yeah.
And you about to get something hitting you.
What?
But now when
Not mine.
then you look at your own mom and your dad go places and you're like, you ain't saying hi to nobody. But you got me saying hello to everybody like I'm a clown. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. It's you were raised with manners, and as you become your own person and you find out, I don't really gotta do this.
Yeah.
And the people that
know what
still
you-
do it are crazy.
I think what you find out is the people that do it 100% get taken advantage of.
Mm-hmm.
But be
They're
nice.
like extra nice people get taken advantage
Once
of.
you start playing the script, like once you start doing it 100%, like people take advantage of you. If you're a courteous person, like most people would be like, for instance, $1. Somebody walk up to you, hey, can I get $1? All right, you give them $1.
Mm-hmm.
Most people look like, okay, he gave me $1. All right, next week, I'm gonna try to ask for $5.
I'm gonna ask for 5. I'm gonna get it up.
No, it depends.
I asked them for, but I'm saying,
Like if you keep coming to me asking me for,
but
money,
I'm
yo,
saying, but a lot of
you
people,
good.
I ain't give you that.
or at
dollar
least
that
a
second
lot of
time.
people in the world done found out, like at least a lot of the nice people done found out. If you that person that's always like, all right, here $1, here $1, it's just gonna be continuously people coming. Hey, can I get $1? Because once you give him $1, he gonna be like, hey, where you got that $1 from? I remember you asked me for $1. Like, oh, you got one now? Yeah, such and such gave it to me. Okay, so if I ever need $1, I could go ask such and such. Now this person gonna tell this person, that person,
Yeah.
and now everybody coming up to you. Hey, can I get $1? 'Cause,
Oh, so that's
You're
like
being
the
nice.
thing. That's like the thing with the substitute teacher. You know, like they ain't gonna play with the real teacher, but that substitute come in and be
everybody
chilling.
now.
It's chairs
Oh,
on the roof.
Parents category now.
The image.
Image category.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at it like, okay, do you believe it matters to get you into like positions?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I speak first?
Go ahead.
So, at my job, I was trying to get promoted. Like, I was trying for maybe good year, trying to get promoted, just like doing whatever I gotta do. And every day they're telling me like, yo, you're great. We're gonna get you this promotion. Like, just keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking like my managers. They're like, yo, just keep doing what you're doing. So one day I went and I'm like, all right, what is there something like I'm doing wrong? There's a stigma around people with hair, afros, dreads, just hair in general. Hear me out.
Big on that. He right. That job big
So
on
I
that.
had an afro, and I
I'm
don't.
gonna let you speak.
You remember the nappy afro
Mm-hmm.
The
with
blowout.
the little spiky
sponge,
look?
and you
The
rub it.
blowout.
I had that. I'm like loved it with a little blowout. Every 2 weeks got my little tape up. So I'm not looking rough, but not looking to what they asking for, so to speak. One day I'm like, you know what? Want the promotion. I keep hearing this one thing, cut your hair. Like, they're not telling me, hey, you need to cut your hair, but he's like, honestly, the only thing that'll make the last biggest impression is the look of being a growner look. And I'm not saying this is the look of a grown-up person, but this is just what society
more
thinks.
professional.
Mm-hmm.
And I lie to you not, Pat. 2 weeks, I cut my hair.
Mm-hmm.
The next week, I got a promotion and $1.50 raise. The following week after that, got promoted to full-time. Another half raise. Just in the matter of them 2 weeks after I cut my hair.
But
Swear to God.
I don't know what was that word you used on the other show. Anomaly. What does that mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm an anomaly because the same company you talking about working for,
Mm-hmm.
I was that guy. Part time, braids in my hair, wrinkled shirt every day. wrinkled pants. I just came in. Like I say, I'm going to do it my way. I just came in and bust my ass. In a year and a half, I was there. I was full-time. By the second year, I was a assistant manager. No, by the third year. Third year, same braids, wrinkled shirt, everything. But I'm just busting my ass. I ain't even asking for the promotion. They saying, hey, man, we see you working hard.
But that's
I'm just
lovely.
working.
Yeah,
that's why I say I don't know if I'm an anomaly.
Sometimes you run into
anomaly.
Yeah, both of y'all's statements are accurate to what happened to y'all and everything that I can recall being around both. But what I'm saying is, in your situation, Pat, you were just like, I think you were just around managers that were like, or people above you that were straightforward and they just saw what you did and did. He was more around managers that were like, yo, it's a certain look that we want to have. Like, so if you were around those managers, you probably
no, but I got that when he said.
What do you mean?
I got that. Like, oh, you need
people
to cut your hair.
Oh, people telling you.
You just ain't fold.
I'm like, what?
Well,
I cut my hair too. Same company.
Right? And what ended up happening?
I got promoted.
I looked at it like this. My image might not be as good as yours, but I'm gonna outwork you. I'm gonna outwork everybody in my department.
But see, some people ain't even gonna see that.
Mm-hmm.
But
They ain't gonna. I know. You know how many associates I know in jobs be their image and their hard work and everything like that, and they still not getting what they need because they just don't look the way that the person want them to look.
So the moral of the story is, when it comes to image, to me, in my opinion, don't be out here trying to please everybody. As long as you're making yourself happy.
I believe also too. Yeah, and don't judge a book by its cover.
So don't be out. Usually I tell you to like, but don't be out here afraid to be disliked, because it's always somebody who's gonna dislike you.
It's gonna happen anyway.
Yeah. So
it's gonna happen.
But
anyway.
but don't dislike the show. Like I say, you gotta like the show.
Why the hell would they dislike us?
I don't know. They're haters.
Huh?
You got haters. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popular.
Wait. You trying to tell me this show got haters?
Not yet. But when we build it up, you know they coming.
Oh, okay.
But we want them. We welcome them. We love you too. We like you too, haters.
I'm just in charge of comments, but I keep seeing that when y'all comment, it's like you guys are telling us stuff and giving us motivation and everything like that. But I want to see, like, give us some ideas.
Suggestions.
And we told them that. That's
I want to see the
y'all better
suggestions.
be making it to the end
Why
of
not
this episode.
They ain't listening to
YT gonna have to turn to the Pablo book.
start getting people missing.
He gonna have to transform. Get the leaf.
Yeah.
Get the leaf.
Hey, you didn't comment. You ain't watched the show. Come on, let's go.
You know, the sharing part, I think, is probably going to be the way how we're going to grow, and we're going to probably get the more comments. If more people share, I think there's another level of people out there that's waiting on us to touch their soul. You know what I'm saying? And I think we ready to do it. I'm ready to do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I've been touching the soul, but I'm not going to dive into that.
Speaking of
unheard, he already said it.
Last but not least, just please do us a favor and subscribe. It really helps the channel a lot. Helps us get out there. Helps us get to other people that may want to hear this. So just please do us a favor and subscribe, and then just ring the bell for us. It's right next to the button. It ain't that far. Just
right?
You know.
Nah, I was ringing the bell.
Oh, you ringing the bell?
Nerves.
Who taking us out? We waiting for something.
What you mean?
We waiting on something. Yeah, go ahead.
We out.
Hold on. I love y'all.
Oh. You are so.
Look,
you know what?
too,
No, other way, man.
I can't turn it.
Like, look.
Oh, so you? Okay, I don't like.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Waiting on that.
Out here don't know his role.